All right, so today we have a clip of James Comer, everybody's favorite Republican goofball, on Newsmax, talking about how DirecTV is censoring Newsmax because they dropped the network over money, fees, carriage fees specifically. But let's hear what James has to say.
Because they do feel that this is something that is attacking free speech, their constitutional right, the First Amendment.
Right. I'm very concerned. I'm very upset that DirecTV does not have Newsmax on there. I've been in constant communication with the leadership at AT&T and DirecTV. I have strongly encouraged them to meet with your CEO, Mr. Ruddy, to get this worked out.
When they say get this worked out, they're not, again, Newsmax, I don't think they have acknowledged one time on air to their viewers, at least, the reason that they are no longer on DirecTV, AT&T's DirecTV. And again, it's all because of carriage fees, okay? DirecTV came and said, carriage fees, they're going to be higher this time around, okay? Newsmax said, okay, well, that's not going to work for us. So DirecTV was like, okay, well then, we have to, this is all contractual obligations and shit. So, if you can't meet the requirements, you can't have your network on our stations. It's as simple as that. It's regular, it's just regular business, guys. Okay. And, the FCC, apologies. The FCC are the ones who regulate what's on TV, what's on the radio, and the FCC is much, I'm not gonna say I agree with this or not, but the FCC, they can pretty much pick and choose what you can see on TV and what you won't be able to see on TV. Okay, so I know that that's completely beside the issue, but if the FCC came in for some reason and said, we don't want Newsmax on DirecTV for some reason, they could technically do that. I don't know why they would do that. It was a weird, just pretend I didn't say anything about that.
So I think if anyone's ever watched the House Oversight Committee, any of our first three hearings.
Yeah, have anyone's ever watched the House Oversight Committee? We held some hearings on Twitter, and we're holding hearings on Newsmax. These are real American issues, guys. The Twitter files, that's a real American issue. I'm glad they're getting to the bottom of that. Newsmax not being on DirecTV, thank God they're trying to they're bashing this one out. Because again, I had to go all the way over to the Newsmax website for this, so you guys better drop a like, because I had to go on the Newsmax website for this. They just have like a live feed. Their channel just has like a live feed on the website all of the time. This is never not there. It's always there. And I've known this. I've been here before. But look, Mike Lindell right there, you saw. He had an ad. This is you can go on their website right now. You don't have to have a cable subscription. I'm not signed into my cable provider or whatever on this PC. You can literally go and watch Newsmax for free right now on their website. It's literally live. It's their live TV coverage, okay? It literally says Newsmax TV Live. This is on their front page. It's very small for some reason. I guess they don't really want people to watch their shit. But there's no censorship. That's not what's going on. AT&T didn't just come up to Newsmax. There has been no problems. We all know what type of content Newsmax puts out there. We know what kind of reporting they do. We know what kind of misinformation they like to spread. There has been no issue. There was no big thing that Newsmax did. There wasn't some huge controversy. They've always been terrible. They've always been awful people. There wasn't some thing that changed where DirecTV reevaluated having a network like Newsmax in their channel lineup, and they say, okay, well, you want to know what? Maybe this isn't such a good idea, guys. Maybe this channel, maybe this programming is not appropriate because of the type of content, the type of information that they're sharing. That shit didn't happen. It's all about money. Everything in this country is about money. Everything revolves around money. If there's no money involved, if there's not enough money involved, then fuck you. That's what happened. It's all about money. It's all about money. Okay? So, it's just ridiculous. They say, this is a free speech issue, First Amendment issue. No, the fuck it's not. And they're lying about it. They won't even, say that it's over carriage fees, which is ridiculous. It's ridiculous that they won't say. It's Newsmax's fault.
They have to ask themselves, do you really want to go in front of the House Oversight Committee? Because this is something that the 26 Republicans on the House Oversight Committee are very passionate about. We're all huge fans of Newsmax. We don't like to see Newsmax not being offered on DirecTV.
Also, is this not... I thought that they, weren't, supposed to or allowed to do shit like this. Is he allowed to just go on a news network and say, I'm a huge fan of your network, and I like your network, and I'm gonna hold House committee hearings on your network not being on a cable provider because I don't like that, and I'm going to make it a free speech issue? And I apologize for that sound. A First Amendment human rights issue somehow when it's not that at all?
Especially considering Newsmax is, I think, the 4th highest rated news show on TV now, and they have...
So there's these figures that Nielsen releases and shit, and they're really very misconstrued. They also release a bunch of different statistics. So when they throw something like that out there, it's not 100% accurate. But that one is just not true. It's not the 4th most watched or highest rated or whatever he said news show in the country. That's not right.
Dozens of other news shows that have much lower ratings than Newsmax. So I'm doing everything in my ability to see that this gets worked out. If it doesn't, then I would expect the Republican majority to
conservatives must punish DirecTV financially. I thought conservatives were pro-business. I thought the conservatives were pro-Americana. What happened? You're gonna financially bleed a company as big as DirecTV, as big as AT&T, because you guys don't like their policy? Isn't that cancel culture? I thought they didn't like that. I thought they didn't do cancel culture. Hello? Is anyone there? I'm talking to the Republicans. I can't hear anything. I'm confused. Did I miss it? I'm confused.
Begin to take steps to take action in this. Again, this is private companies. We don't want to see this happen.
Yeah, but they started it, Congressman.
They started it, bitch. No. What? No, they didn't. Who the fuck are these people? I feel like every time I watch Newsmax, they have just new hosts. I never see the same guy twice, except for that Sam Sorbo, I think it is. I don't even know if it's on Newsmax or not, but he says they started it. No, they didn't. You started it. It was you guys. They're not gonna say that, obviously. I mean, I think it's stupid that they're not, but they're not. And it's ridiculous. And then this guy, he is the chairman of the House Oversight Committee. How? This is so dumb. This is where we're at in America right now, guys. This goon is literally in charge of so many different things that it really makes you wonder what qualifies somebody to have a position like chairman of the House Oversight Committee, or representative from Kentucky's 3rd District, or wherever James Comer here is from. What qualifies these people? Because I don't think you really need to be smart to be someone in a representative, be on a committee in the United States federal government, in our Congress. I feel like you don't really need to have anything special about you. You just have to I don't know. He's got a nice suit. It's a nice suit.
And McInerney from Silicon Valley telling these platforms to get rid of us, and OAN and Fox News even. Also, is there a deadline?
Realistically, the only people, except for maybe some Congress people on Twitter, the only people that really call for people or companies like Verizon, AT&T, whatever other ones you guys could name off. I can't think of any other ones right now. The only people that are really sitting there saying something like, take Fox News off, take Newsmax off, take OAN off, take whatever else off, take these conservative media platforms off, are just normal everyday people, maybe viewers of other news programs or of just not mainstream media in general, that do believe that these networks are spreading misinformation, because they are. But there's not calls. You don't see calls from people that have big platforms or big followings, and they get on there and say Verizon, or I keep saying Verizon, DirecTV needs to take Newsmax off their channel lineup. That doesn't happen. That shit doesn't happen ever. The victim complex that these people have, the persecution complex, is it's insanity. Okay.
For this meeting, this ultimatum.
We go back next week. I'm going to be meeting with some more leaders from DirecTV. They know that I won't answer. So, and again, our committee's chomping at the bit to get them in front of the committee. We want this resolved, and hopefully we'll see something in the next few days.
We've always remained, too, that we were open to speaking.
And we appreciate the support from everyone in Congress. I know you guys love us, but we know you love the First Amendment just a little bit more.
He just said, this Newsmax host just said Congress. Or did he say Congress? We know you love us.
We will see something in the next few days.
I couldn't even get it
We've
out.
always remained, too, that we were open to speaking.
And we appreciate the support from everyone in Congress. I know you guys love us, but
we appreciate the support from everybody in Congress. We know you guys love us. That's just so weird. That's such a weird thing for him to say out loud on the live on TV. We know you guys love us. What does that mean? Could you guys imagine the fucking shitstorm that would ensue if someone like Obama or Bernie Sanders or AOC went on like a liberal news network like NBC or CBS or CNN, and they said something like it would be, I don't know. If the roles were reversed here, and the situation was different, I could just imagine scrolling through my Twitter feed, going on YouTube, looking at listening to conservative pundits just rant about this shit. This is so dumb. It's so dumb where we're at and where the conservative Republican Party in this country is at right now. Their hypocrisy knows literally no bounds. I don't know. I seriously don't know how someone like James Comer or hosts of a network like Newsmax are able to, sleep soundly at night knowing that the damage that they're causing to our democracy, literally, and countless different ways. But that's going to be it for this video. If you guys liked the video, then please hit the like button. It helps me out so much. And if you guys want to see more content like this, hit that subscribe button and then press that little bell and turn on all notifications so you guys never miss an upload.